How would you describe your first 3 college games from your vantage point?
Definitely from the first game, I'm definitely getting a lot more comfortable just learning new offense coming from high school. I mean, I was in a spread offense and moving to a pro style, so definitely interesting, and definitely just learning how to get comfortable and learning to just run and not think so much.
You had your first fumble last Saturday. Do you feel you bounced back, though, in a positive way?
Yes, I had to get out of my head a lot of the teammates just told me just shake it off. I was just trying to do my best to help the offense back and get back on their feet.
How would you describe this running back group? Obviously, Nico being down with a rib injury is kind of a tough loss for you guys early on, but I mean, a lot of young guys in that room. So how would you describe that group?
We're strong, a lot of talent, so that's the good thing. So when running back, happens to he falls or something, we always have that backup. And with me and X and Dawson and Nico and any other running back that so happens to be in, we're just always going to be there and always try to make sure that just in case one falls, we can always help the offense and we'll be that much of a difference.
Okay. For you, what have you taken away in terms of learning, in terms of what Nico, how he approached the game? You know, Tyler Vanderwall, quarterback, mentioned something really interesting after the Washington State loss, that Nico had kind of figured out what Wazoo was doing from a defensive standpoint, where the cutbacks were, where he could kind of find the holes. What have you learned in just a few short weeks, of just, kind of seeing something like that on film?
That is, if you see it, you just got to hit it. So try not to think so much. So just learning from Nico and watching Nico, he has his years of experience, so he's obviously going to know how to figure out the defense way faster as opposed to me. So I just try to take in what he knows and just try to improve my game with that. So it's literally just trying to take back the thinking part of it and just go out there and play.
What have you noticed is the biggest difference for you from high school a year ago to playing college right now?
The mentality. Still learning the speed of the game and the mentality of the game, but also just being a whole different offense. It's spread. Pro style offense is very different from spread, so it's me trying to get adjusted to the offense as well. But I think I'm coming along very well.
How would you describe where you guys are at right now from an offensive standpoint?
I think we're starting to find ourselves. I think just from little clips from last game, just in the last half, we were starting to get rolling, starting to work as a unit. So I think we're starting to figure out how we can work together to try to get this offense to roll, so we don't put so much pressure on our defense, so we keep them off the field.
Talk about, just kind of focus on the running back group again. Nico, you kind of look at him as like the big Papa figure of this group.
Yeah, most definitely. Definitely calls me his little grandson. So.
Grandson, huh?
Yeah,
how'd you earn that nickname versus him, or versus somebody else?
He just, we're his grandchildren, so he call me X and all the running backs. So, yeah, he's just a person that we really look up to. So we can learn because he has so much years of experience in the game that we can take to help us out because we're young.
How would you describe working with Coach Haug in the running back room?
Definitely great. He's a great coach. He definitely takes in time. He improves what we lack on. So if we have something to lack on, we'll work on that position so he can get better.
Yeah, and I guess, is he always super serious? Is he a fun-loving guy? Is there a combination in there? How else would you describe his coaching style?
I'd say a combination. He gets goofy at some points, and also he'll be serious. So it's like sometimes you'll never know if he's serious, but then other times you'll know he's coming around just messing with you. Like he'll ask you a question, and then you'll say something, and it'll be the right answer, but he'll make it seem like it's the wrong answer just to see if you'll change yours.
All right. Speaking of which, do you take which side of coaching do you take better? The serious nature, or maybe a little bit of that kind of coach love?
Probably serious, just because it gets to a point. So when the coach is serious, they usually get to the point and be very direct, so it's easy for me to understand and know what needs to work on getting better.
Okay, certainly understand that. Who's the clown of the group? Kind of the class clown.
I'll probably say Nico.
Oh yeah?
Nico. No, he's really goofy.
See, I gotta ask you, in the first few games, since you've gotten to see some of these guys, anybody have like the goofiest pregame ritual that you've seen? I'm sure that you've had maybe past teammates that have done some things, but on this current squad that you've learned the first few, is anybody that you just look at and go, what the heck is he doing?
Not so far, no. It's usually just everybody tends to put their music on and just get into the zone right away, so I haven't seen nothing so far.
All right, what's in your playlist? What do you got to be jamming to get you hyped up, ready to go?
It's a mix of some things. It'll usually be a mix of like Chief Keef or Lupo, a little bit of Drake. I get that from, oh my gosh, I get that from JP. So, yeah, no, it's a little bit of both. I have a little bit of mix of everything.
How's the relationship with the offensive line? Because I've talked with some of these guys, and they don't give me anything. They basically kind of call themselves like the plain Jane vanilla group.
Definitely relationship is good. We can't do anything without an offensive line, so definitely the credit goes to them.
Yeah, are they a plain Jane vanilla group?
I say it. Yeah, whatever they say, I'll go with it.
All right, so how do you guys go about continuing to improve as you get ready for Wofford coming up this week?
We just got to go into practice and make sure we execute more than make mistakes. And if we do make mistakes, just go look at it and see what we can do to fix them faster so we can get ready for this game.